Sir Walter Raleigh was a prominent explorer in the 16th century. His explorations found many goods, and his fight against the Spanish Armada changed history. After a war with the Spanish, he went into the Tower of London 3 times for multiple reasons. Despite being imprisoned in the Tower of London and ultimately being executed, Sir Walter Raleigh should be remembered as a hero and an influence on the modern age. Walter Raleigh was born to a rich Protestant family, and his early years tremendously shaped his future. Growing up as a Protestant when the Catholic Queen Mary I ruled, Raleigh's family was persecuted for their religion, and Walter Raleigh grew hateful of Catholics. In 1580, he fought against the Catholic Munster Rebellion in Ireland. Queen Elizabeth rewarded him for his achievements by knighting him in 1585, and Raleigh quickly became a favorite of hers. In 1578, Raleigh fought against the Spanish with the English. Later, Raleigh married Elizabeth Throckmorton in 1592 and kept it a secret from the Queen. When the Queen found out about this, she imprisoned Raleigh in the Tower of London. When he got out of the tower, Raleigh had very low status among members of government, and so went on explorations. Walter Raleigh originally explored America to colonize, but turned his sights on finding gold for the English treasury to redeem himself. In the 1580s, Raleigh attempted to set up a colony near present-day North Carolina, which failed. After Raleigh was let out of the tower by Queen Elizabeth, he went down to South America to find gold. Walter Raleigh finally regained the Queen's favor by raiding the Spanish in Cadiz in 1597. Raleigh's explorations to the New World were largely unsuccessful in finding gold, but found other goods, such as when, on his exploration to Guyana in 1595, Raleigh brought to Ireland and England tobacco and potatoes, and in doing so made them more widespread around the British Isles. In 1616, after he was released from the Tower of London, Raleigh went on another unsuccessful expedition to Guyana to find gold. On a 1616 expedition to Guyana, one of Raleigh's men pillaged and torched this Spanish outpost. These expeditions probably brought around more harm than good to Raleigh, but furthered an age of exploration by bringing items from the New World to England. Sir Walter Raleigh was a pirate and was involved in many battles. However, Raleigh was a hero to the English, and for that he was executed unjustly. When King James I took the crown in 1603 from Queen Elizabeth I, Raleigh was sentenced to death due to accusations from the king. However, Raleigh was released from the Tower 13 years later in 1616, as long as he brought gold from South America to England. Raleigh decided to pirate rich Spanish ships, but when his crew attacked a Spanish outpost and Raleigh's son was killed, Raleigh returned to England and was imprisoned and beheaded shortly after. Sir Walter Raleigh was an amazingly unlucky figure in his time, but the biased royalty of England made his fate and decided his execution. Even while he is known posthumously for being a pirate and explorer, Sir Walter Raleigh was also a notable writer and a patron of the arts. However, much of his written work was sadly destroyed after his death. After King James I sent Raleigh to the Tower in 1603, Raleigh wrote The History of the World, which was one of his best and most well-known works. Sir Walter Raleigh should be remembered as a hero and an important influence on the modern age, despite being imprisoned thrice in the Tower of London. He suffered for his religion throughout his life, but he ultimately still led great explorations and started a new era in Ireland and England. A crucial part of Queen Elizabeth I's monarchy, he helped win battles in the Anglo-Spanish War. Today, almost all of Earth has been somewhat explored, but it has changed so much since Raleigh's time a few hundred years ago, and you can wonder what it would be like without his contributions, such as tobacco and potatoes.